some breaking news coming in, and in the latest, there is a claim that is being made by the IRGC. IRGC now is claiming a missile strike on a U.S. destroyer. That's the latest. They're claiming the strike on an American warship. So yes, no side willing to back down. Iran is now claiming that the U.S. warship has been targeted. It is a U.S. destroyer that was hit 600 kilometers from the coast. And does this mean that the war is now expanding to the Indian Ocean? U.S. naval asset has been targeted in this latest escalation. This is a claim that has been made by Iran. They're claiming a missile strike on a American warship. Latest claim being made, how a U.S. warship has been targeted in the Indian Ocean. Sushant Sareen, I want you to come in. Iran also is making claims that they are destroying U.S. naval assets. They've been targeting the bases of the United States, military bases across West Asia. Now with Iran making these claims, what turn will this escalation take?
So look, right now it's just a claim. Now we know that the Iranians had earlier said that they had anti-ship missiles and they will bring them into use if conflict was to break out. Now, whether this is one of those anti-ship missiles that has been used, look, this is war. So in war, every target of the enemy is fair game. Let's not keep, we keep saying Iran has escalated more. No, Iran is not escalated. Iran is responding. Just what the Israelis and the Americans will do is a response to what Iran will do. So this is a war. Everything is fair game. As long as you're not targeting civilians, it's all right. It's okay. And Iran is entitled to do whatever it feels necessary to protect itself. And I'm just being purely cold-bloodedly objective about what is happening. Now, they have claimed that they've targeted an American ship. Whether they've managed to hit it or not is another matter. Look, I want to, say something which has been bothering me again, and I wish somebody would clarify. The Israelis and the Americans have shown that they had penetrated the Iranian system pretty effectively. They had the kind of intelligence network which, would be the envy of anybody in Iran. And it is, to my mind at least, inconceivable that if you have that level of intelligence, that you did not have a very good assessment of Iranian capabilities, where their assets are, what are the kind of assets they have, what can they bring to bear. They would have had, if they didn't have all of this and they just went in blind, then I think it is the height of miscalculation and irresponsibility to start a war when you don't even know the capabilities of your enemy. But if they had it and they had a fair measure of what the Iranians will be able to throw at them, then I would imagine that some of the losses being taken have already been factored in.
Okay.
Which means that they are still pretty much in control.
Right.
And yes, things will get a little nasty as we go along. But in the larger scheme of things, we have a distinguished general sitting with us. He'll tell you that, look, there will always be setbacks during a conflict.
Right.
If you have the basic ideas in place, the basic plans in place, then there'll be these ups and downs. But we don't know whether that is actually the case.
Yes, but are the basic plans and basic strategies in place? Because the contradictions that are emerging from the United States of America are giving an idea otherwise. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining me on this broadcast. That's all the time we have. But I have to now